Cozy Cat Press is happy to announce the recent publication of its 100th book and its first ever group-written mystery, Chasing the Codex. Just what is a group-written book, you ask? Well, according to Wikipedia, a group-written book is also known as collaborative fiction. In such a book, an author may focus on a specific protagonist or character in the narrative thread, and then pass the story to another writer for further additions or a change in focus to a different protagonist. Or some authors might write the text for their own particular subplots within an overall narrative, and another author might have the responsibility of integrating the story as a whole. Methods used by collaborative writers vary tremendously. For example, when writing the short story The Toy Mill, Carl Schroeder and David Nichol began by writing alternating sentences, whereas when English authors Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman wrote Good Omens, they largely wrote separate plot lines and then collaborated much more heavily when revising the manuscript. A collaboration may be very limited. When John Green and David Levithan wrote Will Grayson, the only plot point they decided on was that the two characters would meet at some point in the novel, and that their meeting would have a tremendous effect on their lives. After this decision, they separately wrote the first 3 chapters for their half, and then shared them with each other. After sharing, they knew immediately that it was going to work. Now, we here at Cozy Cat Press went about our group-written or collaborative mystery a bit differently. As the publisher, I, Patricia Rockwell, assigned the chapters to our authors alphabetically. No author had any idea what the next author would write, only what had occurred in the story up until the point that they received the manuscript. Each author added a chapter, and I then sent it on to the next author in line. In the end, I reviewed and revised the final product to make certain that it all held together. And I believe that it not only does it hold together, but it has turned out to be one of the best and most exciting books Cozy Cat Press has ever produced. We encourage you to read our new mystery, Chasing the Codex, not only because it is a fun and engaging book, but also because we believe that you will be intrigued by how we put it all together, and that you will want to determine for yourselves the special and unique contributions made by each of the 24 authors that are represented within it. Chasing the Codex is available both in print and ebook formats from Amazon.com.